Welcome to Flat Out Elected. My name is Rand Campbell, and this is not a video I ever thought nor expected I would have to do, but don't take the word half out of this equation because I most certainly have to do this. There is a YouTuber, probably the largest channel on YouTube. He goes by the name PewDiePie. You guys are all well aware of who and what he is. And it's incredible that he put out a flat earth mocking video. Now this begs the question, why? Why would a guy that's making, 10, 15 million a year, the largest YouTube channel out there, why would he even bother? Make any sense? We're going to try to make some sense of this. I'm going to let you guys look at his absolute fail of an attempt to mock flat earth. I mean, there is no greater fail than this guy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change his name to PewDiePie because his entire attempt at mocking flat earth is just a lie. He doesn't have a clue. He has zero, literally zero knowledge of what flat earthers believe. This guy is 100% coming out as a shill, and I'm going to show you why, and I'm also going to show you that he has absolutely 100% for sure been made to do this, because this is out of his character, but more importantly, there's a big reason as to why he would be being forced to do this. Don't forget, he's the strongest YouTube channel out there, and after the shooting at YouTube, this is exactly what we would expect to see and hear from a guy like this. Here, go ahead and take a look at PewDiePie's work here. I'll analyze it. I'll give you a little bit, and then we'll analyze it, and then I'll give you a bit more, and we'll analyze it as we get through this absolute fail, and a fail beyond fails. Watch this.
Michael Vsauce here, and if flat earth wore pants, would it wear them like this? Or like this? If Earth isn't flat, then how come our shoes are like this and not like this? I'm just playing around, guys. We're just having fun here, laughing at flat eartheners. How original.
No, that's right, PewDiePie. That's right. It's not original to mock, insult, and make fun of people that believe that this Earth is not a spinning wet ball rocket. You're not the first. And you're certainly the least clever I've seen. I've had my share of flat Earth mockery, and make no mistake about it. You put out the worst flat earth mocking video I've ever seen. But let's continue with you, considering at the very least you admit that it's not very original. Let's see how unoriginal you can actually get. Let's continue with your absolute silliness. Let's watch this.
Takes such bravery to be such contrarian in today's society. Isn't it fun to just laugh at other people? From unlikable celebrities like Tila Tequila.
Why are all the buildings in New York City standing straight up? If Earth was round, then some of the buildings would have a slight tilt. Where is the tilt, guys? I'm still looking for it.
To dying rappers like B.O.B.
I'd like to thank everybody who donated to appreciate it. However, I made a few alterations to the campaign by raising the original amount from 200,000 to $1 million because
you wanted more money. I see what you're doing, Bob. I would love to have $1 million to prove that the Earth is actually round.
You like mocking people. This is what you do. PewDiePie. Spent his entire adult life acting like a 10-year-old playing video games. At any rate, you made a pretty interesting comment there, saying to B.O.B. about him, looking for money to prove flat Earth, blah 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 blah. Don't get me wrong, I don't fall for shills, and I certainly don't fall for people e-begging money for projects that are unnecessary. We all know, including you, The earth beneath our feet is not moving. Gravity is non-existent, and guess what? Water does not bend around spinning wet ball rockets. We don't need B.O.B. to prove it. But I'll tell you what. Here's what flat earthers are looking to have proved. We're looking to have this spinning wet ball rocket proved. And you said if you had $1 million, or you wish you had $1 million to prove the ball. Well, look here. Apparently you do have $1 million. So maybe I should have you put your money where your mouth is. You got such a big mouth. You got such a mocking tongue, such an insultive set of lips on you. Why don't you take your money, and why don't you put it where your mouth is, and why don't you prove the spinning wet ball rocket? You've got the money to do it. And just for the record, this whole part here of you insulting and mocking Jews, joking about the Jews, and again, I have my theory on that, but you have a history of mocking and insulting people. You mocking and insulting flat earthers. Is this you being told by your powers at YouTube to come after flat earthers after this shooting at YouTube? Is this all connected? Let's take a deeper look at who you really are, because I have a feeling there's a lot more behind this than just you having a boring day and feeling the need to mock and insult flat earthers. Let's continue watching your foolishness.
But what does an actual flat earther look like? Well, luckily, they all went together at a convention. So let's investigate.
This is a day that's going to be etched in history. It's a quest for truth,
Right.
And it can seem crazy, but all of us laughed at this topic, including myself. This is probably the most ridiculous thing I ever thought that I'd be doing, and here I am organizing the Flat Earth International Conference, but I'm not laughing anymore.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, you are!
There's a lot of people that have different ideas on what the flat earth is, but one thing we all agree on is that we don't live on a spinning ball flying through infinite space.
Do you feel yourself spinning, wobbling, gyrating? No, I'm pretty rock solid.
Hey, if I can't feel gravity, then how can it be real, huh?
No, I'm pretty rock solid.
Explain that to me, huh? I feel rock solid where I'm standing. Therefore, the earth must be flat. It's science, based on myself.
Toilet water's not flying out on people in Australia because of gravity.
Wait a minute, huh? Australia, are you okay? Are you okay over there, Australia? Huh? Am I just supposed to... Am I just supposed to drink this? How does it enter my system? If the earth is round, doesn't make any sense. I need to conduct an experiment. So if I drink it upside down, there's no way it should be able to enter my system.
That was literally, without argument, the dumbest spinning wet ball rocket experiment I have ever witnessed. Bravo. Bravo, PewDiePie. Okay, so let me just lay it down for you, son. And trust me, I'm going to treat you like the 10-year-old you act like. You proved that it is absolutely impossible that we would be on a spinning wet ball rocket, because you're 100% right. If we were on a spinning wet ball rocket, the people on the opposite side of where it is you are standing as we speak would be upside down and would be drinking upside down. Let that sink in. And while you think about that, let's take a little bit more of a deeper look into your sheer and absolute silliness.
Well, hello. It doesn't fly out of the toilet because water seeks its level.
Water seeks its level? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. Water seeks level.
Yes, PewDiePie. water seeks its level. Here's an illustration. Take a look at this and see if you can't figure this out, because it's really, really simple. You go ahead and look at this, and then we'll go ahead and go back to your silliness.
Flat Earthers, you need to become more consistent with your theories, please. Don't waste my time.
The flat Earth would be a circular flat area surrounded by a field that is known as Antarctica.
This white rim.
Someone didn't give this man enough attention as a child. I need to find some way so I can be special too.
Oh, hold it a second. Is this not coming from the same guy that acts like a 10-year-old and plays video games for a living? Mocks and insults people and carries on like a complete and total punk? You do understand. You do understand that your entire YouTube experience is a projection of you requiring attention. You really have no substance on your channel. You are not changing the world in any kind of way. You are not bringing new information, new concepts, or new ideas to this world. You're not advancing humanity. Your subscriber base is 98% little kids, and what adults you do have subscribed to are just basically children in their minds. Anybody that would subscribe to your channel and watch even 10 minutes of anything that you do would have to be a child, unless of course you're a flat earther looking at this recent video you've done and taking the time to straighten you out, because clearly whoever your parents are, they didn't raise you correctly. You need this awakening. You need this Rand slap. Ay, son. All right. Let's get back to your foolishness. Ugh.
This woman is amazing, by the way. This line I love so much.
This white rim around the outside, a lot of people refer to it as the ice wall.
Yes, of course, the ice wall. Of course.
Welcome.
Why doesn't water fall off the planet if the Earth is flat? Ice wall! You silly, dumb panty tents. I'm actually being sold more and more on this theory. The more I hear about it, the more it makes sense. This picture? Don't make me laugh. That's unrealistic, okay? Where is the ice wall, guys? There's not even a turtle underneath it.
I believe it's some kind of a star-field firmament about 6,000 miles above us, and it appears to be...
I love this guy. He's like alt-reality Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He also just tosses strange words around to sort of prove his point.
A cymatic light field, electromagnetic energy, not gravity at all. Gravity is a deception. The sun and the moon are these transcendental cymatic.
The sun and the moon are this transcendentic ciphering lunomorphics. It's science. Neil deGrasse Tyson wouldn't tell you about that.
I don't need you to believe me, I'm just here to plant the seed that the grand global conspiracy is that the Earth's flat.
That's right, the best way to prove something is through rap. All science should be based on rap music, alright? If Stephen Hawking isn't rapping it, then I don't want to hear it. Just don't waste my time.
My mother, if I try to talk to her about any of these things, she doesn't believe me. I just can't take that rejection. So my mother, if I try to talk to her about any of these things, she doesn't believe me. I just can't take that rejection. So
the people that we pay taxes to are lying to us with our money.
They're lying. I ain't buying.
So who's they?
Well, basically, Satan.
See this water? It's being manipulated right now. And I'm a Christian channel, so I'm able to transmutic fuse it. so that it stays in the water bottle.
And it was at exactly this point in your video that I chose to do something about it. You see, you can mock Flat Earth, PewDiePie. You're not the first, you're certainly not going to be the last. But you have absolutely no clue of the world you live in. Or maybe you do, because I do know you have a tattoo of an all-seeing eye on your arm. I also know that you play a lot of video games that are clearly satanic. And I know that you promote these games into the minds of children. And I know that you are being used as a vehicle to indoctrinate these children with all of the evil and the mockery and the insulting and the sheer stupidity that those of us of which whom are awake know to be you, PewDiePie. Absolute, pure, and utter stupidity. There is nothing more to say about you. There is nothing more that I need to do in respects to this video. What I'm going to say to you is this. I pray for you. I'm going to ask God to give you an awakening. I'm going to ask God to give you a well-needed straightening out. Because you have absolutely no clue. You are so absorbed in your ego and your self-inflation and your ridiculous childish behaviors. You are so in and of this world that you have literally been removed from all reality, from all personal observation and common sense. You are now literally the very video games that you play. You are a fantasy. You are a joke. And you are absolutely 100% indoctrinated, lost, and turned out to the very world that you have no clue exists. Does Satan exist? Absolutely 100% for sure. Is this world serving and worshiping Satan? No doubt, no argument. Are you a part of that worshiping of Satan? Guaranteed. Do you know it? I don't know. You sure look like you know it. You sure seem like you know it. And by no mistake, you have made the biggest error of your life by thinking that you are somebody in a position to mock other people. You are an absolute 100% self-mockery. You are an insult to humanity. You are a joke, period, period. I ask that God show mercy on you, because what you have done and continue to do is going to be judged before the Almighty God, and I promise you, on that day you will be without excuse. I have witnessed judgment in a vision, and I'm telling you right now, you will not win. You will not stand there in your arrogance and your mockery before the Creator. And yes, 100%, water does not bend, there is no curve, and we are not on a spinning wet ball rocket. Is the earth flat? My observations, my common sense tells me absolutely 100% we are not on a spinning wet ball rocket. So therefore, the earth beneath our feet must be flat. The curvature rate is 8 inches squared per mile. So your little shoe example is absolutely stupid and ridiculous unless you wear 10-mile shoes, which you are a clown, so I'm not taking that out of the possibilities. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. PewDiePie, if you happen to come across this video, I give you this message in love. I give you this message in truth. You guys go ahead and stay blessed and take care of yourselves. If you enjoy this channel and you enjoy its content, sub the channel, share the videos, hit that like button. You know I get some dislikes. And at the same time, hit that bell for updates. God bless. You guys take care of yourselves.